put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost Shane, then we lost you.
DoubleKBeats, DoubleK Productions. I am back with another tutorial in Presonus Studio 1.3. Back with you. This tutorial, I want to go ahead and show you how I went about accomplishing that master version that you heard in the beginning of the intro. Now, I do want to point out that this mixed version is not going to sound master, because master makes it comes up, bring the noise up, bring more out of the mix. So, with that being said, you should know that. So, I just want to show you how I went about accomplishing that. So with that being said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so you'll be notified every time I post something. For my pricing of mixing, please email me and I'll send you the pricing of my mixings. It'll be down below. My email will be down below. Now, 5 free mixes this month I am doing. 5 free mixes I am doing this month. So go ahead and email me for that, and I will send you some things, some questions that I have, and we'll work it out. So with that being said, let's jump into this, and I'm gonna just play you what he has sent me, and then I'm gonna take off all these plugins, and I'm gonna try to get it back to sounding how I got it. So with that, let's show y'all what he sent me. He didn't have no effects on it, so this is him, just him. Let's mute all what I've done. And like I say, this is just him. This is this yellow track up here is his raw thing that he sent me, which was a reference track of how it sounds, and he don't want it to sound like that, basically. So that was good on his part. And his name is Droopy. He go by Droopy, and the song is called High. So
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost Shane, then we lost you. We just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I didn't get to tell you that you wasn't worthless.
now that's him. That's the reference. I don't think he had any processing, no effects on it. It's just raw, straight recorded, straight underneath the beat, muddiness and stuff like that. So, and then I do want to say I am listening to this in headphones. So when I'm going over these plugins and putting plugins in, if I don't hear something right away, I definitely gonna hear it after I go back and mix it. But this is already done. I already sent it to him. So I just want to point that out. The headphones I'm using right now is really not made for mixing. So when I'm going over this, don't criticize me, because I have to turn my headphones down anyway, so I won't hear myself talking to y'all and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and show you what I done to it. Mute this. Now,
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost Shane, then we lost you. We just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I didn't get to tell you that you wasn't worthless or useless, that you wasn't ugly or stupid. You was a young, beautiful woman that was gonna do.
and that's how I got it to sound. So let's try to get it sounding like that again. Can I do that with you? For my subscribers, and for you, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I want to go ahead and take off all these plugins and just go over it. Now, this tutorial is going to go longer than what I normally do, but I'm pretty sure my subscribers want to see this done, because I don't normally do this. I don't normally do a mix from scratch, so I do want to do this for new year, new me, as I state every year. I mean, I state every tutorial. So let's go ahead and take these plugins off. And we're just going to probably use different plugins. We're going to try to get it back sounding like that. Let's mute the beat so you hear just the vocal sound. Let's do it like that.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost Shane, then we lost you. We just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too.
And there it is. So what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm keep hitting the mic. Stupid me. I'm gonna leave these T-Pain effects on there because I got it sitting just right. So that is at 8. The key is at 8 and the scale's at minor, and it's just soft. He didn't really want too much. He told me that. He said I don't want too much reverb on my. I mean, not reverb. Auto-tune on my vocals. He said I just want slight. I said that's fine. I can get that done for you. And we're gonna try to match what I've done here. So turn those off for y'all ain't hearing that. There it is. And let's see if we can get what we got. Now here's the vocals.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through.
Very, very boxy, very muddiness, stuff that us engineers like to say when we mixing a client. And by the way, this mix was for free, so that's why I'm doing another series of free mixing, because this mix is for free. Just prime example to show y'all how it sounded off a free mix. I don't just do the shit. I mean, just do the stuff and just because it's free and to not take my time on it. I get quality mixes if it's free, if it's for paid, whatever the case may be. Just wanted to point that out. This was a free mix. I'm doing 10 free mixes. Now I'm doing 5 this month and 5 next month, so I won't get overwhelmed this time. So I got overwhelmed when I did that 10. Everybody hit me up, so I had to get 10 free mixes out real quick. But now I'm doing 5, and I'll do 5 next month. That way they hit me my 10. So this was a free mix. Just want to point that out. Now let's see what we can get with these vocals.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone.
Just wanted y'all to hear that. Now let's go to the browsers. Let's see what we can plug and drop on this on these vocals. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bring that beat back in, and let's start cleaning it up. This is just plugins I like to use. I ain't gonna do stock plugins. I'm just trying to use some plugins I like, and we're just gonna ride with it. So let's rock. No more talking, let's rock, and then I'll explain to you after I get done with it.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost Shane, then we lost you. We just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I raising 2 kids by yourself, dealing with this bitch ass by yourself. You can still do cause maybe feeling alone. Sound like your Tony, sound like your phone. So much violence in this song, nothing but arguments on the phone. He always had you feeling low, and now you gone. Took you with the moon, and now you weeping, baby. When I see him, it's on. I put that on everything, even though I feel I'm part to blame, cause I moved away and didn't call enough to just say hey, and see if you was alright. I wasn't there to make sure you was shining bright, and it keeps me up at night. I was supposed to be your hero, right? Look into this hero's eyes and tell me, do you really see it? I put my heart into the music, with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost Shane, then we. on. I put that on everything, even.
And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just sweeping, trying to find a bad frequency. And I'm not really looking like trying to make sure I get a bad frequency. I'm just sweeping. If it pierces my ears, then I'm definitely taking it out. That's what I'm doing here. So if you was just wondering. Now let's go ahead and compress. And this, what I'm liking to do now is to track. And then I'll come back and boost. You get what I'm saying? So I like to just track the bad frequency, and then I'll come back with another EQ. So let's do that. Hey, can y'all give me 1 sec? I'll be right back. All right, I am back. My daughter's sleeping in there. She wakes up, she'll fall off the bed. She'll crawl right off the bed and not even think about it because she don't know that there's a drop. So anyway, that's my life. Don't worry about that. Let's get another EQ I was talking about. And now let's get some of this good range back into it. And there's no wrong way to right way to do it. I mess this up every time I say this shit on the tutorial. Excuse me, my mouth, man.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through where you gone.
Add another shelf. I guess it really don't matter. I already did that, but I added it again, and
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through where you gone. Said I'm a bomb, about to blow someone out, refuse it. Just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I didn't get to tell you that you wasn't worthless or useless, that you wasn't ugly or stupid. The young, beautiful woman that was gonna. And with this bitch, that's by yourself. You concealed all your pain and you didn't ask for help, cause maybe feeling alone sound like your Tony, sound like said you feeling low, and now you gone. He took you away from home. I know you loved him, baby girl, but when I see him, it's on. I put that on everything, even though I feel I'm walking away, cause I'm on the way. And he ain't calling up to just say hey, and see if you was alright. I wasn't.
And there it is. It's already did all that cutting in the first EQ. Now I'm gonna really boost a little bit of some good frequencies and just subtract just a little bit since I already did that, and I don't want to take too much away from the vocal. So let's go ahead and compress it now. Let's get a compressor in here and let's see what we can do with a compressor. What I like to use is normally CLA 2A, quick, nothing too major about it. You got a peak reduction and you got a gain. So let's see what we can get with these vocals.
I put my heart into.
Let's show y'all what I got so far.
I put my heart into this.
I'm bypassing and turning back.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that.
And of course, I'm assuming you already gain stage, so you got your faders or whatever, however you gain stage. If you did it on the track itself, or if you did it on faders, you got it on the right level. So that's why I didn't mess with these faders. I'm just leaving them alone, and I'm trying to get the good clarity out of the vocals, just bringing the clarity up in the vocals. So let's get into it.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through where you gone. That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost shame, then we lost you. We just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I didn't get to tell you that you wasn't worthless or useless, that you wasn't ugly or stupid. You was a young, beautiful woman that.
And the compressor, I just like to get about 5-7 hitting that of reduction, because I just want to control, just a little bit of peaks in there, not too much, and I squashed the dynamic range just a little bit, and y'all see why. And on this compressor, why I use this compressor compared to the last compressor I'm gonna use. So let's go ahead and jump in DS this, because I like DS after compressor, just the way I like to do it. Where we at?
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I by yourself, dealing with this bitch ass by yourself. You concealed all your pain and you didn't ask for help, cause maybe feeling alone. Silence your tone, you silence your phone. So much violence in this home, nothing but arguments on the phone. He always had you feeling low, and now you gone, he took you away from home. I know you loved him, baby girl, but when I see him it's on. I put that on everything, even though I feel I'm part to blame, cause I moved away and didn't call enough to just say hey and see if you was alright. I wasn't there to make sure you was shining bright, and it keeps me up at night. I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb about to blow, someone help me defuse it. We lost shame, then we lost you, we just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I didn't get to tell you that you wasn't worthless or useless, that you wasn't ugly or stupid. You was a young, beautiful woman that was gonna do shit with herself, raising 2 kids by yourself, dealing with this bitch ass by yourself. You concealed all your pain and you didn't ask for help, cause maybe feeling alone. Silence your tone, you silence your phone. So much violence in this home, nothing but arguments on the phone. He always had you feeling low, and now you gone, he took you away from home. I know you loved him, baby girl, but when I see him it's on. I put that on everything, even though I feel I'm part to blame, cause I moved away and didn't call enough to just say hey and see if you was alright. I wasn't there to make sure you was shining bright, and it keeps me up at night. I was supposed to be your hero, right? Look into this hero's eyes and tell me, do you really see a hero inside? I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb about to blow, someone help me defuse it. We lost shame, then we lost you, we just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it, but I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I didn't get to tell you that you wasn't worthless or useless, that you wasn't ugly or stupid. You was a young, beautiful woman that was gonna do shit with herself, raising 2 kids by yourself, dealing with this bitch ass by yourself. You concealed all your pain and you didn't ask for help, cause maybe feeling alone. Silence your tone, you silence your phone. So much violence in this home, nothing but arguments on the phone. He always had you feeling low, and now you gone, he took you away from home. I know you loved him, baby girl, but when I see him it's on. I put that on everything, even though I feel I'm part to blame, cause I moved away and didn't call enough to just say hey, see if you was alright. I wasn't there to make sure you was shining bright, and it keeps me up at night. I was supposed to be your hero, right? Look into this hero's eyes and tell me, do you really see a hero? I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb about to blow, someone help me defuse it. We lost shame, then we lost on losing. You had a voice.
And that's what I was talking about. All right, this is what I've done. This is what I got. Let's see where we at. Sorry. Oh yeah, y'all rocking with me. Y'all rocking with me. The reason why I do this, I do the let's explain to you and my subscribers, the people that watch this, the Pro EQ, why it's a track, because I wanted to get them bad frequencies out as I explained, and then I come back and boost some of that up, but don't put back in that bad frequency that I took out, because that'd be going against what I've done. And then what I was talking about, the CLA 2A compressor is, I would just want the peak and the gain into it, because the last compressor I use is gonna be a fast attack, fast release. So this is a different compressor. This RVox. I'm using it differently now. Normally I use the Renaissance compressor down here. I use that, and I put a fast attack, fast release, as I explained in my last tutorial why I do that. But that's why I use that compressor first, and I DS, and I come back with the VMR, as you've seen, and just tweak it the way it sounds good with my ears. And I definitely like this reviver, because I could put some more air back in it, some more shimmer, as it states right there. That's what it means, putting some more some of them highs, basically high frequency back into it, but not too much. Put some air back into it, and if it's sounding too thin, you can thicken it up with that. That's why I use an EQ and then put that right behind it. That's my way of doing it, if to explain to you. And I just tweak this EQ because I like how this EQ sounds. As you hear, if it makes a difference to me, I'm a rock with it. So just tweak the knobs where it's sounding good to me. Now I will go back on this to see how it sounds with my headphones fully up, and then see if it sounds good. So hopefully it sounds good to you. This is how I normally go by it. And then I come back with a channel strip and go ahead and take out some more low frequency and just sweep them mids and them highs to see where I could get it at again. Bring some of that back in. Now you ask me, why did I DS? And then come back with another EQ, because when you DS, you take out some of them high frequencies, and you definitely don't want that. So you kind of, yes, you're going against that plug-in, but if it does sound too harsh, you can add another de-esser after all these plugins. You get what I'm saying? And just slightly do it, like fast do it. Fast attack, that as stuff like that, not too major where you're doing hard de-essing. Like the first plugin I did hard de-essing. If it sounds too harsh after I add these plugins afterwards, I de-ess it again. That's why I do it. And then I come back with the RVox, Renaissance Fox. That's a Renaissance compressor. So this is a Renaissance Fox. It's just for vocals. So it's just a compressor, just a little bit quick to where it's barely hitting, and then I'll rock with it like that.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost.
Now, as you heard from his mix to my mix, I got it sounding right. I got it sounding up front. I got the clarity in it. I got it sounding where I need it to sound. Get what I'm saying? And it's sounding just right. So with that, that's what we looking for when we mixing a track. Let's get it sounding up front, not behind the instrumental, the beat, whatever that you have going on. Not behind all that. You want it to sit up front, because you got so much instruments going on inside a beat. It's crazy. So you want your vocals, and definitely if you have vocals, that's your main focus of a song, is vocals. Let's get these vocals right first. So let's switch back from his to mine, and we're gonna see.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth.
Sorry about that. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to check my daughter again. Sorry about that. Let's solo his out, and let's see how his sound compared to mine. Let's do that.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the runs through. That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb.
Now let's see mine.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost shame, then we lost. I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but
and you see, definitely there's a difference from what he sent me as a reference. He probably just tracked it out and just sent it to me just to show what he wanted done to it. So I just cleaned it up for him, and then got it sounding right up front of the beat. Get every syllable that he has in vocals out to make it stand out. So what we did with that, what I done with that is actually what he wanted. So let's jump into these. Let's turn these back on, and definitely gonna add a little bit more quality within these vocals. Add some more space, and you know what? That's what reverb does, and some delays to fill in them gaps that he has. So definitely a big difference.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost Shane, then we lost you. We just keep on losing. You had a voice, I really wished you would've used it. But I have a voice too, and I didn't use it. That's a regret that I live with, cause I didn't get to tell you that you wasn't worthless or useless, that you wasn't ugly or stupid. You was a young, beautiful woman that was gonna do shit with herself, raising 2 kids by yourself, dealing with this bitch ass by yourself. You can.
And as he sent me 2 tracks, I guess was the same thing as you see right here. He sent me 2 tracks, so I'm not gonna delete that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that to make it sound full. So what I've done is I took this spread, as you've seen, if you've seen at the beginning, I took the spread and just moved it out just a little bit, just a slight, to give it some width in it. And then I took this one knob and probably I'm gonna add a little bit more back into it, probably a dB on that. And then you see I'm using it just I'm turning the fader down way down so I can use it to basically like give some thickness to the vocals, because if it's the same track, I don't need it over the lead vocals. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by that. I don't need that overstanding it. So let's solo it out.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb, about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost it.
Sorry about that. I definitely don't want that hitting that's the same as you hear that overpowers the first lead take. So go ahead and turn it down, add a little different effects to it to make it be present, but make your first lead thicker. That's why I've done that, to explain to you. That's why I did turn the fader way down so I can make it thicker.
I put my heart into this music, cause you fill my heart with the blood that runs through. Where you gone? That's the truth.
And then on the reverb, I just got a plate reverb, and I turned the width up a little bit and the gain up a little bit so I can give that. And the case, I guess, stays the same from what I used. The decay, I didn't tweak that knob at all. So that's decay. That's when I turn it off, how much you hear afterwards. That's what decay means. So as you hear, just give it a little bit more space within these vocals. That's why I added this reverb, but not too much on it. But I needed it there because it sounds right with the instrumental. And the delay, I got 3 delays going. I normally name them. I don't even. This delay is this delay I use parallel compression. As you hear when let's prime example. Parallel compression on the delay. This is what that does. Let's go to the space right here. See this space right here? Now watch.
Where you gone? That's the truth.
You hear? See, I got delays going on it already. But say if I turn this off,
where you gone?
You can't even hear the delays I have, because the first delays that I put on here, I just want that to be turned down and have a lot of filling them gaps. As you hear, see this output. This is on negative 17 dB. This one too, negative 15. But this one, is in the middle. Didn't mess with it at all. That's because I want that delay to hit every time these spaces come within these vocals. He had asked me to do this, and I said, well, I'm going to have to put some parallel compression on it. That way I can fill in your gaps. And he said, okay, cool. So let's turn it on.
Ooh, where you gone?
Now let's turn it on.
Ooh, where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost shame, then we lost you. Ooh, where you gone? That's the truth, but I refuse it. I'm a bomb about to blow. Someone help me defuse it. We lost shame, then we lost you. We just keep on losing. You had a voice, I was all alone. So when we ride, we gon' ride alone. I'ma spark that flame and try to get high enough to reach.
I just over exaggerated so y'all can hear it. I just turned the fade up so y'all can hear it. So with that, that's how I got this these vocals to stand out within this mix. And hopefully this tutorial has helped you and showed you exactly what I was talking about. You taking the raw vocals or reference, this yellow track that he sent me. Now let's get it sounding better than that. If that was just the track out part and send it to me, then cool. Now I know I definitely need it to sound better than that. So with that being said, we want to clean these vocals up. We want them to sound present. Now, like I said, I'm going to go back and turn it up to see how it really sounds, because I can't do that when I'm making a tutorial for you. But that's the reference of what I normally do. I can definitely hear in these headphones that it does sound clear. Don't get me wrong on that. I can definitely hear it. I did my job on this. Now, to tweak it, I'm going to have to go back, tweak different things, and that's what you normally do on a mix before you send it back to your client, is tweak things that you hear first and then send it to them. And if they hear something, they'll tell you, and then you go back and tweak it again. That's the way of mixing. So with that being said, I thank you for tuning in to the tutorial. Hopefully it helps you. This is the first time me deleting plugins and going and rocking with you and rocking for my subscribers. So like I say, 5 free mixes. Email me. My email will be down here below. Subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with something new for you. This was a free mix, as I stated in the beginning. Thank you. DoubleKBeats.